first game of the day. See if we can get a dub before we jump into the league games.
Everywhere. Yeah. So many damn 300s out here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, damn. My boy coming right now, ain't it? SIT 8 300, white 300, all type of 300s out here. Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
2 seconds later.
Get it on them folks! Damn! Yeah! Yeah!
Shit.
Nigga, one, that J still moving. That J still tripping. What? Good game. It's your boy Grizzly Money. I'm back for another daggone video. Hey, man, we gotta go ahead to the 300 Alliance. Woke up this morning.
Ooh, the herb tastes beautiful, baby.
Welcome back to Fox Recaps. Today, I'm going to explain the movie Senseless, released in the year 1998. The movie begins at Stratford University. The main character, Daryl Witherspoon, is assisting a group of students on their university tour. He takes them to different departments and simultaneously completes his mailman job. Daryl ends the tour when the group reaches the starting point, and he immediately starts another one with another group. In the next scene, Daryl is napping in his room with the TV running in the background. His phone rings, and he picks it up to talk to his mother. They exchange pleasantries, and she invites
Yeah, I fucked up.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, Pigeon Sports 20. I hope you guys are well and warm. In this video, I'm going to be discussing why I think your garden sucks and steps to make it
In our dark colors,
better.
bruh.
So you're traveling the internet, you're looking at some incredible photos of some incredible flowers, and you're trying to figure out why doesn't my garden have some of these same characteristics? Well, in this video, we're going to be discussing 4 ways I think you can improve your garden and try to avoid falling into the trap of laziness and causing what some could argue is a shitty garden.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys.
All right, let's go, fellas.
It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up.
We don't get this dub, our coach fired.
Marching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Here's Reed returning. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
Let's go, D up, D up.
To get the entire pot saturated while also losing a little bit of water out the bottom. It kind of allows for that rinsing effect or flushing effect. Tied into this is also under or over feeding. A lot of people are feeding too soon. You've got very small, very weak plants.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Fed. You don't have to feed your plants for the first couple weeks of life. They are a self-contained little pack.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it, and to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Off the bootleg. Hartley.
Okay then, baby. Okay then, that's a good start, fellas. It's a real good start. Started like that last week and lost. Let's keep it going without the L. Oh no, that was a tie. No ties, baby. Rinse and repeat, baby.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields this way up at the 17.
Yeah.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Okay then, baby.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now moving here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd.
Okay then. We'll take it.
This is as important.
A false start backs him up 5, first and 15.
This is to keep your guardians
off the play fake. Hartley. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Ooh, good shit. Oh, he dropped it. Wow. I'll take it, baby.
On the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Okay then. Oh, ain't nobody touched me.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Try to take steps to avoid leaving these hanging around and leaving an indication to any unwanted.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Is only going in the garden when you need to be in the garden.
They'll try the left side. Barton. And he is out of bounds yards, but not before he's inside the 30.
Actually love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talking about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
You are the pathway for those hitters, and they're coming with you. Change your shoes, wash your hands, stay out of the garden. I know you're all in love. For those of you that have just started
right back to him on first down.
Good shit, good shit.
Before he's brought down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now. That's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Don't be in there more than once. Try to minimize your exposure to your garden.
They'll run on first down. It's Barton. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Okay then, fellas. Good shit.
Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Oh my goodness, my eyes is a bitch.
And that'll make the score 14-7.
Yeah, we're gonna put this motherfucker out.
What I'm telling you, have you such a great I see them
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he can't field it clearly. It's loose. Here's Reed. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
You might have noticed in the last video where we finished the transplanting. Rolling into that next, we need to fill out the 3x3 pointer that I told you we're going to use in this area. As you do that, pretty excited. Underneath this
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Calvin Joseph that time in on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack. Holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They hand this off to Harris. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Hartley. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
But once I get a little material in here,
2nd and 11 now.
This is the beginning part of what you're going to do. All right. So right now, what I wanted to do
back to throw. Hartley. It's brought in by Harris. And down it goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And then I'm going to stir it all together. And throughout that process, I'm going to add the right amount of moisture. And I'll discuss that in about. And in the moisture, I'm going to add a wetting agent. And our wetting agent is going to be to sort of come together in an even amount of moisture, if that makes sense. What I'd like to do is go over everything that's here.
On third down, Hartley. He gets it complete to Harris. Gets through and now an opening. And
Good
he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
Ooh, good blocks.
So first things first. Peat moss. Our bags, if you've never worked with a bag like this for feed, all you do is take the top corner here and you pull. And that unstitches it. The reason why we use these bags is that we actually reuse them sometimes locally because they're so durable, but they won't break.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
So here's what the peat moss is like.
Run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
That's it. Now I'm going to put all the peat moss in here, and that'll start to hold the walls open.
The first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
But I promise, once we get this going, the walls will hold themselves and it'll be a lot easier.
They run with Harris. Yeah, he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Ready to go.
2nd down and 3.
You can just joke up the other thing, but we prefer Pete. We can talk about that all day.
Looking to throw. Hartley.
Oh.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time.
Motherfucker, good D.
That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Okay, now that I've got enough peat in here, the walls are held open, and it makes my job easy. The peat's already fairly fluffed, but one of the things I want to show you in here are these little chunks.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Oh, I'm right there. He ain't put his hands up. Good shit.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
Easy pick.
Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
The Build-A Soil Sapinaria, which is a sapinin extract powder. Normally we use either the Thermex.
Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This one's just a little easier, a little more potent. I want them to use writing.
Pulls it in at the 13.
This is the Build-A Soil Sapinaria.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
Extra to get the organic version. It's a sapinin extract. And so really all I need is like 1/10 of a teaspoon here. I'm just going to sprinkle a tiny bit in. I've got 3
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down now, it's Barton. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
From scratch.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Second down and 4.
Stand the sides down a little. And now the guys
going to give this time to the tailback. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I'm going to do the nutrients a little last because it's a pretty good surface area here.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Let's see, what should I do?
Now a give right side. Barton. And this
good shit. Good shit.
Come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And 2 punts. Looks like there's an extra rice hole in this one, so I'm going to make sure because we're just building this. When we do the kick, you're going to get 2 cubic feet of the pumice and 1 cubic foot of rice hole. We're experimenting with some different weights and percentages. Have the guys bring their whole.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Come on.
At the 13-yard line. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Damn.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
And then I'm going to go to the next one, which I'm going to do rice holes.
Dang.
1 cubic foot of rice holes. Now, rice holes are the actual hole from the seed of rice. So when they make rice, these ones have been parboiled so it germinates, and it's an organic certified version.
And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping.
And these are made mostly from silicone, so it's not like straw. It's actually like glass almost. They're really made from something that's more like a rock than it is organic matter.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
That's been spent a lot of energy to expand and cut like popcorn. And when you get blind obsidian that they're running out of, they're like popcorn. It's so lightweight, but it's good for shipping, and it's good to make money and profit. But it's not good for long-term living soil because the whole lot of fields gets out, and we want to keep our soil forever. So the pumice is what we decided to use. It's really clean. It's easy to feed industry.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome
Oh, shit, we get the ball back. All right.
So now I've got the rice holes, I've got the pumice, and I've got it above the peat, and I've kind of made some layers. I can start mixing this together, but I've got so much more that I'm going to just keep adding this entire thing before I mix it up. You can mix halfway through, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to do pumice rock peppers, and I'm just going to put the compost in there.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. The squib kick taken in right around the 32. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
We've invested a lot of money testing this out for any problems, and it's always tested really well. And because it's from fish and hardwood, it's a dark, black, humic-rich compost that our customers have come to really enjoy. And I'll dump it in here so you can see how pretty it is.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Here's 2nd and 8. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's got some space here.
Good shit.
Crossover out of bounds right at the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
I'm going to keep my layer going. You don't have to follow the exact play. I'm just trying to layer it so when I get my hands in it, it all mixes together really well.
On first down, it's Barton. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Right, well, I've got biochar, and this is made from local food and wood. And what they do if you research biochar,
now they try the right side.
The shit.
And they will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Nice amount of nutrients. The problem is if you just dump biochar in the soil, you'll actually absorb your nutrients like a sponge and steal from your soil.
They'll set up to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Always important to get the first score the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So I'm just going to knock this down, keep the dust down, get a bit of extra run. All right. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I'm going to show you how much I continue doing my ceiling and just be a lot.
Off play action. Hartley. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
The tackling, terrible. Good shit.
Inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
Oh, shit, he just got bulldozer.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll try the right side with Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. To throw on 2nd down, Hartley. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On 1st and 10, Hartley.
This
ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
It's made by worms, and that makes all the nutrients available. And the way worms do is go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Put a whole bunch of
On the give, this is Harris. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
It's getting very close to part. It's going to be a little tight in here. So if I was doing this on large scale, I'd put it in a big mixer, do it on a huge tarp. But in this container, it's perfect for your house. So you just go to the bag and mix it and show you what I need. Let's have the nutrients.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hartley, flush to his right. Yeah, this pass
good deal, good deal.
Excellent.
Thought you was going to run that shit. You had it if you would have ran.
Easy to hold on to.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 4th down, Hartley. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10. There he goes, right side.
Katie and Fat Boy.
20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Point after try forthcoming. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Reed returning. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Let's get started. My whole goal is to make sure this. The nice thing is if I were to drill right in here, it doesn't have to be perfect. Because the plant's going to access the nutrient. But if I'm going to take this and put it in one gallon pot, I'm going to make sure that it's pretty even all the way through. So all I have to do is start to mix it and get it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6 and that decent field position and throwing that pick 6, we'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On 3rd and 2, Hartley. It's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. It's a short
Roughing the passer.
to the tight end. And he's out
Ooh.
of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
We'll take it.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
They're going to try and throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now as I go around, it's harder to find pockets. If you have somebody get it, don't let that make you stop. Keep going to your positive, but it doesn't take that to stop.
They'll run on first down. Barton. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 81 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Now a handoff looking right. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game. And that has to drive the coach crazy.
And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is now an even 30.
Now, with Houston, the rule is less is more. I can always come back tomorrow and I'll let them all.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
When it's sacked away, come back 30 minutes later, you see how they squeeze it, and almost barely get a drop of water. If you squeeze it and dumping water into a wet towel, you've gone too far.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some
that motherfucker hard as hell to hit.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Throwing on first down. Hartley. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On first down, Hartley. Wide open receiver complete. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that. They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Harris. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
And it's defense. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll look to throw here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll go with a keeper, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Is the sapling area wet and powder. This is going to last you multiple days. It's so potent, and you're going to want to keep using it to make sure that anything you add to the soil will be evenly distributed wall to wall, and it'll really help the process. All right, we're to the end of the can. That's it. Looks perfect. Now what I want to do is dig in here one last time and show you what the moisture looks like. So
the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
So it's been 6 days since we made the Baby Soil Take and Bake kit. I wanted to walk you over to the 100 gallon grassroots coffee drop.
Here we go on 4th down. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
When you mix together organic amendments, compost, and peanuts, that's going to combine carbon and nitrogen together, and there's going to be a responsive biology that's going to break it down, and it can actually heat up. And this heating...
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
More importantly, though, the kind of compost if we mix a bunch of things together, so if it does get we want to let that sit for a day or 2 and then mix it all back together so that the outsides that were never hot get to the inside that is hot. With this recipe, it's never going to go hot, but I don't like to use the word never. So I just want to share with you.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they got this one well in hand. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
So all we have, I mean, this is in the open air. It's pretty unbelievable. Let's see it. Right in the ceiling.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Typically, when we're inoculating with beneficial products that we purchase and making soil from good things.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught by Lamb. 30, 10, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
The extra point up and good. And the lead will swell by one more.
Especially if you're in a large bed of soil, it's likely to stay warm. If you were to scoop out of your large ground and put it in a smaller container,
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
good rules of thumb. Because this never works.
Here's Reed. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
This will make available some extra nutrients and make your plants really happy. But one last time, I'm going to put in here. Now that I know the temperature is not, I want to mix it. I want to make sure that there's no...
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
It's going to be different here.
Looking to throw on second down. Hartley, he's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
We got him, Kaz. We got him.
Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball, and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Or just keep it in this container.
So for the Cowboys, they're into the win column for the third time this year as they get the victory here. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati.
People that are thinking the same thing and they're just not willing to ask the question. So speak up. We're going to address all of those questions here, and if it's a really big one, we'll probably even answer it on video. So, like I said, I just want to go through and mix this all up. One of the things that I like when you get the moisture right is you see this growth on here. Even in the daylight, normally this white growth only occurs like in the shade. And you can see where I've kind of dug in and tested temperature, so it's a different texture here, but you'll notice this crusting. To me, that means that the moisture is perfect. It's creating like a crumb texture, almost like a brownie, you know? It's a chunk that stays together. And that's part of the texture that we want to get in soil, is having it where it's not just like sand, where it's actually got this thriving biological component. But I also want to mix it all together, make sure that the bottom's not dry or anything, so you can just start mixing. I also want to make sure before I get wild, let's see how well I did the moisture. I did 5%, which was 3.5 gallons of water in 70 gallons of soil, and you can see all the way to the bottom, it's a little bit dry at the very bottom. And there's a couple pockets that aren't perfectly mixed. This is very likely to happen when you're mixing by hand, and that's why we usually mix it several times. And so that's what we do to make sure the soil is perfect. Now, that was the very bottom. I'm talking 1 inch from the bottom. It had a good moisture level. And so now we'll reincorporate it.
What is going on?
I think the moisture that's already in here will be enough. And then since I'm going to use it right away, we're going to wait to add moisture until we put it in the 3x3. If I add the moisture right now, all it's going to do is make this heavier for me to move at I don't want to make my life harder. I'm going to work smarter. I'm going to wait to add the moisture because it's fine. Mix it up one last time. And I'll probably leave it here for a day. I may end up going this afternoon and just putting it right in that container. So don't overthink this. Just do whatever's better for your schedule. If you've got a shovel, you can use it. I just do everything by hand. You know how we use that wetting agent? It took a while for that water to seep all the way down. And I'd rather see a dry pocket or two that you're obviously going to mix back in than have it like mud down there getting anaerobic. Sometimes you'll see people just kind of go a little extra love on the water, and you just can't take it out, and it sits down there and makes a soup. And if you mix it back in, it's usually fine. I'd rather avoid it on the dry side, just slightly. Now what I'm going to do is go all the way around the container and get all the way down the edges everywhere that I go. And make sure there's nothing on the very edges. And you get a little workout for the day. It's time to put it in the 10 by 10. Thanks for watching along this whole time. If you've got any questions about how we made this soil, or anything really in the process, be sure to put them in the comment section. We'll take the time to read through every comment, answer as many as we can. And in the next episode, we're actually going to be using this. So be sure to subscribe, share with your buddies, and like this episode. It really helps us create more content. Thanks.
What's up, boy? My opponent ain't showing up. What's up, man?